It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing right away on the game's first play. This one is caught by Moreau, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Third and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Raheem Blackshear is set to return for the Panthers. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Third and 5. From the gun, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Saints offense ready to possess the football time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. A run here with Kamara. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here? And 7. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Here now, 3rd and 5. In motion is Hill. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. A give up the middle with Kamara. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, Young. Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Motion man, set right. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's caught. It's Evans. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Panther first down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. It's complete to Evans. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw, Young. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Tremble comes in motion. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. The carry here for ETN. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Back to throw, Young. Throw across his body is complete. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Carolina first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Second and a yard. They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. Good blocking, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll look to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Look at that big guy rumble. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Back to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. slot man in motion left. Young to throw on first down. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen. Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. Here's Young to throw. That's complete to ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Sending a receiver right. A second down throw for Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. The motion man is Sanders. Now Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 49. His kick is good. And the Panthers are back within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. to the right side and incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Back to the air once more on second down. That one into the hands of Hill. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll look to throw again. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Grupe back out to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. On 1st down is Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll go right back to Thielen. Again, it's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Tremble comes in motion. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Young. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, here's Etienne. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, Young. His tight end, Tremble, over the middle. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, a chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Now Young. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Carolina. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. And the Panthers will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, into the hands of Olave. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Olave. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? In motion is Hill. Back to the air one more time. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. It's up and through. The Saints will go up by 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. It's complete to Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Slot man in motion right. A second down throw for Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It's a gain there of 26 yards. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will cut the lead down to 4. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Olave is the motion man. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Put a receiver in motion right. Young to throw on 1st down. That one taken in right side by Leggett. 2nd and 7. On play action, Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Panther first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they will finally run him down.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. Here's a 2nd and 6. They motion a receiver right. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will cut the lead down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. In motion is Hill. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will score. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st down is Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now Young. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now Etienne. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Here's Hubbard. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Panthers are able to get it back within a score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On the give, this is Kamara. Second and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints are going to extend their lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. Not much there. maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tremble comes in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9. Receiver in motion, going right. From the gun, it's Young. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Young to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. They'll run with Hubbard, and he will score! Game on! Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers! That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. His tight end Tremble over the middle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They send him right out of the slot. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Young. Looking free downfield, it's Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. play coming up. This is third down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A run with Hubbard. And he will score again. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2. To throw is Young. That'll be caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, man left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the Saints will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination of the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. On 1st and 10, here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Kamara. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. And this will be from 42 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. There's that man again, another catch. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Motion man, set right. On 1st down is Young. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Now Young. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen. Here comes second down. Here's Young to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. To throw is Young. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Young to throw on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. A second down throw for Young. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Here's Young. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. This was if offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.